All right, SpeedGaming, good afternoon and welcome to the first game of the conference finals. I am Tempedino and I am here with Blue Link. Hey, Blue.
Hello. I'm excited for this. We're down to 4 teams. We've come a long way since the start of this tournament.
All right, and we have the Psyduck-Psychos with Yoshi and Bumble. First is the BOINGERS with So and Rotsev. The Boingers are a Brazilian team, so they're close to my heart. But I at this point, everybody's already in the invitational, so we're just wishing for the best game possible here. Let's see here. One thing I do not have, I kind of want to find out if we know. Do you know who made the choice for this match? Oh, this is
no,
game
I don't.
one. So
whoever the higher seed is would have made the pick, but I don't know who that is.
Yeah, just check on the official website. The Psychos do have the first the higher seed. So they made this choice for all dungeons co-op, which is very. Now we're used to it, but it's this season's big change when it comes to playoff. Everything's co-op. So it doesn't get much better than A Link to the Past co-op.
Yeah, and all dungeons certainly does mean all dungeons, including Aga Tower. No fancy key sanity stuff. All the keys are where they belong in the correct dungeons. But there's still plenty of excitement to be had, and hopefully this seed will be no different than the rest.
Yep. Do you have any favorites here? Any guesses on how this match is gonna go?
Well, I like seeing my mirror shield. That's just me.
Yes! Yes! I have a fellow mirror shielder here. Shields are the best. Grab your shields.
Before we get underway, we better make sure to credit our trackers today, Pichu Tenyu and Arya Stark. Our trackers are always our MVPs, and no doubt they're going to be keeping our facts straight and making sure that we are telling the truth. Yeah, and we look like things are. It looks like we are off. There we go.
Yep, and we do have a sword in Link's house. I wonder if that will make somebody check escape, because I know a lot of people don't like to go into the castle to try to, in case they have to combo with Ganon. But with a sword this early, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, there's a few things to check there, and of course, in co-op, if you make the checks, then that means your partner doesn't have to.
True. So, okay, push grabs are giving 5s. Very nice early cash influx. Yep. We are getting a check on escape done. I did not see what Lumberjack had.
That was another sword. Good thing we're going to be doing Aga for other reasons.
I mean, there is a world where Aga is their go mode.
That is certainly possible.
Yeah, at this point. On the other hand, if it's not, they'll probably get early boots and sword. Could be, I don't know. There are so many wrong things that could go with what I just said. Now I wonder, are we doing regular escape or sealing the key, checking the back? There are so many nuances for this.
Well, it looks like we have a vanilla map so far. Our bottom 2 runners are heading into Kakariko. It's nice when the runners line themselves up top and bottom like that to make it easy on everyone. Nice blue mail there.
And we have the best meringue already. So nice. Bottle. Very interesting. Is that open to Sikid and Kakariko?
Yeah, that'll be interesting if it's something useful and there's no other bottle in Kakariko.
Yeah, it's a boomerang chest. It's pretty far away.
Okay, there's a nice chunk of money in the well.
And what rod was that? Was that fire rod or ice rod?
I think it was the fire rod.
Oh, that's so nice. And another bottle. Yeah.
I wonder if that's a sellable bee. The bottle merchant just selling some collector's edition arrows.
And our trackers say it's the ice rod.
Cool. 50-50 and I just got it wrong.
I mean, at least you give it a try. I didn't even get there. But yeah, other than... Oh, and what is So doing? Oh, So is
going... And going to Dark Cross, perhaps?
That's interesting. It wasn't a good beat. Ratchet threw it away. And yeah, that's why I wasn't sure about that play. Because they haven't found the key, and finding a glove was likely. And Rod's gonna find the glove pretty soon. Yeah, Kakariko gave a glove. Pretty much.
Yeah, that's I mean, it's a good thing to start out with.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what the Dark Maze has, and it is go to the right. Oh. There. Yeah, nothing. So the back escape has 2 items and the key. So streaming at... Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. And it's unfortunate. So has a little bit too much quality, like too high quality in stream. So it's going to be a little bit choppy. Unfortunate. Yeah, I was playing cross keys, co-op cross keys, and I was like, maybe you don't need the ice rod. And I'm like, oh, wait, this is all dungeons. They do need that ice rod.
Yeah, no matter how hard you try, you're not going to be able to beat Trinex without that.
Maybe if I fan him really hard. No, right?
Yeah, just borrow the tornado rod or something from A Link Between Worlds. Maybe that'll work on Firehead.
I think Windwaker has one of those as well.
Oh yeah, the good old Deku Leaf. Link's first paraglider or something.
True. Okay,
Alright, so here we have Yoshi using that glove to get into the back of Escape. Bumble finding the hook shot in Medieval Dorm Cave.
Yeah, refill, very nice refill there. Donkey, Heart, and Trihundo. So yeah, nothing in Escape pretty much. I guess we're gonna see a play. I guess we'll see a play. Ooh, you can get that item from that far from it? See, I had no idea. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be opposed to our runners who got the hook shot just saving quitting right there and going to the mountain instead of the Ice Rock Cave. I know it can be risky, but it's such a slow check.
Yeah, that's one of the things about co-op. You really... Oh, okay, well, really can't afford to isolate checks that might have something important that you really need, like that Moon Pearl.
And that, folks, is why I'm into casting and during the ones. Gosh. I wish somebody would check for stump price.
Alright, so Bumble looks to be heading up the mountain now. We don't have the lamp, so this isn't in logic. But since when has anyone cared about that?
I know, right? Just a suggestion. Speaking of suggestion, don't die so. We have an ice rod, just ice rodding. Ah, delicious double beef.
Two pieces of heart and not even a heart refill there for So. That's unfortunate.
Okay, now this could be dangerous because someone has to go all the way to Ice Rock Cave in order to get that Moon Pearl. Yes, half heart.
Yeah, Rotsu seems to be hoarding all of the heart containers.
There was a heart right there. Oh, it doesn't make a difference. Oh,
that stun prize was 20 rupees. Was it not?
Exactly. Yeah, it was. That's excellent. Yeah. Yeah, grabbing the heart. I mean, you could have tried to grab the heart with the hookshot, try to double it. But otherwise, since the crabs deal 2 heart of damage, grabbing just one would make no difference.
Well, Saha's holding onto the all-important bug net for us. That's nice to have.
Yeah, bugger! Now we can beat Aga. Right?
For real. You know, you got to do it the right way.
Oh, so I think So is gonna use the fact that he has knowledge on that Stun Prize and go to Zora.
I mean, that would be a lot of enemies to kill to get 500. Meanwhile, if I'm reading those numbers right, I think Rotsu already has 500 rupees.
It does. But So's already on the way. And with the Moon Pearl, he can actually check the Waterfall Ferry.
Paradox Cave, first 2 checks turning up a sword and the magic powder.
Big key in first check of Easter, apparently. Come on, give it a piece of heart. Oh my god!
Oh wow! Myths and mushroom.
Ooh, that is very nice. What is he doing? Oh, he's going back down. Oh, so he's just checking that and under the bridge, I believe. Okay. A shield.
Aww.
I think.
That's heartbreaking.
I know, right? I'm so sad right now. I think we're not getting our mirror shield. Such a slide. So unhappy right now. But that Mitz is huge. Wow.
So can go to the mountain and do the whole thing light and dark.
Yep. The whole. Oh wow, that is. It's so fortunate that Rod was the one who went to Easter instead of going up the mountain.
Yeah. Looks like 50 rupees in the big chest for Eastern, and well, there's the bow that Bumble picked up in Spiral Cave, making Eastern completable.
And the way things are, there's even an argument to that So's only going to go there with the hammer to beat along with Pop. Right. So the mountain gave us a sword, a bow, a powder. That's it, right?
I think so.
Yep. Now the question is, where are those flippers?
Yeah, this is one of those times it's important to pay attention to logic even if you don't follow it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that lamp also locking that last check there in Eastern, which was Samaria for Yoshi and Rotsiv.
Yep. Oh, it could be just the lamp here to go up the mountain. No, yeah, I don't know. Is it going to be the... Oh, everything could be just locked by Zora.
That would be funny. It's not the first time. Wouldn't be the first time that's happened. So Rotsiv seems to be heading over to the water checks and does have money for Zora.
Mm-hmm.
Yoshi appears to be doing the same.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely... I mean, Rotten would definitely do that right now. I mean,
we just got a map check from... So it looks like we have vanilla 5-6 crystals at Ice and Mire, and they're even the right way around.
Is this even random?
I think if I saw that right, it could have been a vanilla 3 crystal at Skull Woods, unless it was 1. And I know there was a pendant at, I think, Swamp Thieves Town, and I didn't see the third one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right. So gets to check Hera here. Forgot about that. I was wondering for a second why Bumble did not check Hera, and I was like, oh, right. Didn't have the mirror. TR is a pennant? Alright, thank you.
Not that it matters that much, but good information to have, I suppose. Oh, wow.
Oh my god!
So that's like all of our Dark World access in Ice Cave and Water Checks areas.
Now imagine if So had farmed those 200. It wasn't a lot. It was like 10 enemies. You get it on the way back, but you had a quarter heart, like half heart. That one make it difficult. Oh yeah, absolutely loaded.
Bumble is farming stun prizes here. That's interesting. You know, if this wasn't 20 rupees on the stun prizes, could be a bit of a pain.
Oh, the seed would be horrible. But, I mean, he doesn't have to do what he's doing. He could just farm on the Zoras. On the way to grab the item. And so having to do vanilla fight. Let's see, is the item in the basement or not? I think there's an item in the basement. Ooh.
And we have no fire to go get it. So Hype Cave had the last of our shields. Nice 300 rupee refill after you emptied your wallet for King Zora. And I think there was something else, but I've already forgotten what it was.
Oh, we'll check. We will know in a second. What's So doing? Oh yeah, it doesn't have hammer. Probably went to the right side because the hot tip was like, oh, I have hammer.
I think we got another bottle here on Pyramid Ledge.
Bottle number 3. Humble. I like the bottle grabbing.
Wow, so we know where the third sword is. We know where all the shields are. We've seen 3 bottles so far. That's interesting. We're only 17 minutes in.
And no fire swords.
Yoshi going all the way to Catfish.
No, that's interesting because Yoshi went there, but he won't be able to... Wait, doesn't Yoshi have the mirror? Has mids.
I
Oh no!
See either of the Psyducks go to the camper to get the mirror.
They did not do under the bridge, right? My bad.
So it looks like all our runners are sort of all over the place doing things, but that mirror right now is a pretty big advantage for the Boing Boing Boingers.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, so nothing on Floating Island.
So about to pick up the bow here.
And now I'm questioning myself here. Where is the logic? Oh, wait, the logic is everything. Zora wasn't logic. Where my
yes,
next
that's right.
question
Put
is,
him in logic.
where are the flippers? The TR's bombos could potentially get a fire rod off Laser Bridge and clear it now. Unfortunately, so can't because it doesn't have the hammer. But yes, it would be clearable out of logic still, but clearable since the Samaria does require acquiring the lamp.
Yeah, I'm really curious to find out where that lamp is.
Same.
Well, Rotsiv is doing the smith chain and hammer pegs right now.
There we
lamp
go.
In Super Bunny Cave. Okay. I mean, I suppose that's a perfectly legal place for it to be, but it's not the nicest place.
Oh, absolutely not. So yeah, in other words, yeah, float somewhere down there. Probably Skullwoods if you think about it. It's always Skullwoods. Ether. So ether for Turtle Rock. I mean, despite not having boots, we have a lot of items already. It's been pretty fast-paced.
Well, this is interesting. Rotsiv is going for a fake powder here. He knows where the powder is, it's just not terribly convenient to pick it up right now.
I really like it. I love doing fake powder.
Oh, there's our flippers from Skullwoods.
All right. Ooh. That is the ether that opens the rock, folks.
Well, that's interesting. I mean, it would certainly be a lot more interesting if we didn't know where powder was, but it's still interesting when fake powder pays off.
Agreed. Let's see what the mushroom gives us. But yeah, we still can't do much about this. Rotsiv can actually enter. Ooh, can enter Turok now with that since it has a Samaria from the pack of Easter.
That is certainly true.
All right, in a few moments we'll have everybody with their hammer and stuff and whatnot. Now the next question, and that I think is interesting as well, is where's the flute?
Yeah, we are going to need that to get to the Mire area.
No, but since Lamp is in a mountain, the flute has to be somewhere down, quotes, down here.
Oh yeah, another good point. Right, Yoshi giving us our first look at Thieves' Town.
Flute can be in pod, that's very true. And considering how So's gear is, seems like it's really, really good to just go beat Eastern Pod, right?
Yeah, that's entirely doable for him.
Meanwhile, Ratsiv's coming back. Nothing in Thief Sound so far, right?
I don't believe so. No. Oh well, they're the boots. Okay.
That feels like something. Needs pod money. So the stem price are 20s, so he should be fine with the money. My question is, once he finds out it's boots and Thief Sound, does he drop everything and go grab it?
Oh, the boots are really nice to have in Pod and Eastern. But then again, without the flute having to get there and then come all the way back here,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Let's see. So he knows boots now. I was hoping he'd forget how to kick it tells him. Yep. There you go. Saving quid for boots.
Well, that was a good call.
Yeah, I like it. I really like it. Oh, the lag! The reminiscing of a slow roam, I guess. And the Boingers have do not have the knowledge of those flippers that Yoshi found, and
yeah, and somewhat ironically, the Boingers are the ones who have the mirror out of logic that requires those flippers.
And the worst part is that you can't even do the under the bridge check quotes as intended because the mirror is there.
Yeah, that's another funny, interesting point.
Yeah, the place I wouldn't say the placement for the items in this seed is bad. It's just really awkward, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we got a co-op seed here, and it looks like we're going to have all 4 runners in Thieves Town momentarily.
I blame Boots. No, yeah, there you go. Has to be just a couple pixels. I wonder if Zoe's just gonna grab the Bumble and Bumble are just gonna grab the boots and leave, or are they finishing Thief Sound since they are already here?
Well, you have to do it, and it's not going to get any quicker. So I think you just do it while you're here.
I guess.
Well, Yoshi's the first to defeat Blind, and he'll get the actual Fire Rod. Yeah, that was a nice shade of red. No mistaking that.
Yep.
And that is his first dungeon clear, and it just happens to be a pendant.
Yep. And Rod's starting his fight with Blind as well.
This will be good for the Boingers, because that Fire Rod lets them go north, well, at least one of them, to go north immediately and clear out Skull Woods and pick up those flippers.
Exactly. Rushing TR is a little bit dangerous here. I don't know. I think they still want to do the thing where you use TR as your last dungeon, if I had to guess. Let's see. Oh, okay.
That is an interesting call, because there's a lot of stuff in TR, and currently Ratsiv is the only one with the equipment set to clear it.
Oh, so we do have something in the library. I could not see it earlier.
Oh,
my god!
I thought those were 3 bombs.
Yeah,
okay,
I say
it was in the library the entire time.
I mean, and I think we weren't the only one, because everybody's talking about flute in the chat. So we clearly aren't the only ones who did not see it.
Oh, so that mirror is, again, paying even more dividends for the Boingers. Just being able to go straight there and get that flute, and then turn around and activate it.
Yeah, it would be nice to activate it, though.
Wait, did Roxif not activate it?
Mm-mm. Straight to the rock. No, to the rock,
Well,
no, to Skullwoods.
that is certainly a decision, because as we know, nobody makes mistakes in this game.
Nope. I mean, who hasn't, right? Forgotten to activate flute.
Alright, that's our third runner to defeat Blind, so has his Fire Rod and Pendant.
It's a little bit. It's going to be a little bit hard, sad, because I'm sure the combo was to go to the back of Skullwoods, beat Skullwoods, and float it out.
Oh, Yoshi has neither the powder nor the mushroom, so he can't get ether right now.
Ooh. Where was the the mushroom? Wait. Oh, I see. Yoshi. Wait. Yoshi grabbed the mitts but did not grab the mushroom? No, he does have the mushroom. There you go.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it has to be. It was right next to the mitts. You would not have skipped that, I think.
Yeah, he didn't turn it in yet. Of course he didn't.
But I understand not doing it. A lot of players believe it's a slow shack, especially if you have the powder. And I guess Bubble can do it right now on the way to grab his flute. And let Yoshi know that what's in there.
Yeah, it's good that Bumble has to come here for the flute anyway, because Yoshi did the smith. And so otherwise it might be easier to isolate that otherwise.
True. I mean, all mushrooms are eatable. Some of them just once.
That is a true statement.
Oh no, Bumble, go back! You have powder. Very nice fight there, but Robson.
Yeah, very nicely done. Just a compass there, but this is crystal number 1 for Rotziv.
Oh yeah, but as I was saying, the thing about the Chak fake powder being slow, especially because Yoshi delivered the mushroom.
Oh, Bumble's fluting away!
That is
oh no!
Unfortunate. That is not good.
Okay, but neither of them have done the purple chest, so that at least gives them an opportunity in the future to come back for that check, and hopefully not us locate it.
True, but Yoshi is the one who did the smith, so you'd be the most likely to do the...
Yeah, that is a good point. But he's certainly going to pick up that powder at some point, because there was a sword right next to it.
Oh yeah, he was in Paradox 2, right? Okay. Not sure if I like this desert playframe, so I think Soap should go to Pod Eastern and let Rod do these checks because he doesn't have that bow.
Yeah, that's a good point. Rotziv has gone back to activate his flute. Yeah, because before So got dragged away from Pod to go get those boots, Pod is what he was about to do.
Mm-hmm. And apparently, Meyer also opens with Ether.
Interesting. So at least that's 2 entire dungeons the Psyducks won't have to go looking for Ether inside.
So true.
Also, Pod is officially bow locked. Bumble did not have a small key to get through the front door there.
Ooh. I guess Rodsiv is going for rock play here.
Yeah, hopefully he'll pick up his sword and powder and bow either before or after. Well, he's going for the sword and powder at least right now.
Was the bow in Paradox 5?
The bow was in Spiral Cave.
I'm sorry, I was dying a little
Yeah,
bit.
that's gonna be a pain to go route.
Yeah, but at least we got boots now, so it's not that bad. Wait, Rod? Is he gonna grab it on the way out of Turok? Is he believing in the meme that Turok always has a bow?
You know, this makes sense, I guess.
It does. You don't really need that bow right now, right?
Okay, now So is going to Pod.
Yep. Yeah, that mirror has been a huge advantage.
Yeah, and compounding, especially with that ether that the Psyducks currently don't have.
Why would he climb Super Bunny to go into Turok though?
Because the lamp was in Super Bunny.
Yeah, but he could have opened Turok from the top and then mirrored, and then jumped out and grabbed it. Rodsiv is a very unorthodox runner. So there are moments where he might do this, and next seed he'll do something differently. It plays a lot by ear. So yeah, that's the best answer I can give you. I'm sorry.
Well, if you want to beat Rando, you have to become the Rando or something. I don't know. I don't Rando.
You don't Rando? What?
I mean, I've played a few seeds and finished one of them.
It's fair. If you had fun playing Rando, that's all that matters.
Yoshi fighting Coldster very nicely with that half magic fire rod, because without that fighter sword may have been a problem, but very nicely done. He's going to pick up his first crystal.
And nice was a little bit uneventful, right?
Yeah, there was nothing of importance, unless I missed something.
No. So I'm hearing he didn't play on the head. No, he didn't play on the head. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Alright, Bumble heading towards Helma. Yoshi is finally going to get that mirror after seeing that lovely mirror shield go by. That's tragic.
At least we had a glance at the mirror shield. It's better than nothing. All right, so that's one piece of the puzzle they solved. Now, when will they grab that ether? So where are they missing? Let's take a look. Are they in go mode? I think they're in go mode. We're in go mode.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, we're
in go mode.
At 36 minutes. Okay, well, that's
way before
cool.
Before that. I think that Gobo was ether. The ether was it was either the ether or the flippers, right?
I think for the Boingers it would have been the flippers.
Yeah.
And for the Psyducks it's going to be ether.
It's gonna be the ether. Yeah.
Now, We don't have silvers. We have Master Sword, and we do know where a third sword is. We do have to beat Aga. So, do you see our runners going for that tempered sword anytime soon, or do you just pick it up at the end if you don't find anything else?
I think we just pick up at the end. I see no reason to.
Okay, I jinxed it. There was a sword in desert.
Wait, where?
Wait, wasn't so in desert?
Wait. So didn't wait. Where in desert?
The north room chest. I forget if that's the map or compass chest.
Oh, so got the big key and big boss. Yes. Oh, I think they already know they're in go mode, so ignored it.
Oh, that's a good point. They might not get that sword then. In fact, they probably won't get that sword.
I don't see them getting it. The thing about that lumberjack sword is that it's not bad. You finish Aga, you go down the pyramid, you mirror to 8, go into the whirlpool, grab that sword and go back. It's, I don't know, 1 minute tops.
Yeah, and I mean the difference between Master Sword and Tempered is much bigger than if you already have Tempered. And good news for the Psyducks, they have just picked up Ether.
All right, and I guess everybody's in go mode now.
Yeah. Well, we have a race.
Oh, the thing is, Rodsiv is doing is he is checking for swords, I think.
Well, that's just mildly unfortunate, given what we know.
Yep. It does give me the impression that when Rod goes to a desert, he's gonna check on desert. Gonna check and end up finding a sword. Okay, right. You have 2 hearts. There are a bunch of thingies. There you go.
Nicely done. That's crystal number 2 for Yoshi. Chat bringing up a good point. Yoshi turned in the mushroom, so he's going to have to go get that powder from the mountain before coming back down to get Ether to go back up the mountain to beat Turtle Rock.
What's it doing up? That's not gonna kill. I need one more hit. Yeah.
Well, with half magic, you have enough to just blast the heads.
Yep. I was just a little bit surprised with a Master Sword fight done non-backdoor.
Alright, well that's phase 1 down, and the... oh, ouch.
Very nice double spin. That red mail working wonders. There we go.
Nicely done. This is going to be crystal number 2 for Rodziv.
Yep. So grabbing a Somario, all geared up. I mean, only need flippers and a pendant.
So, actually, since we know where the swords are, the only other thing of use we could find would be red mail or silvers.
We already found red mail. I just can't remember where.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we did. I'm pretty sure we did. I can't remember where. Didn't we? Maybe I'm delirious. I'm sorry.
I actually have no idea now.
Maybe we didn't, and I'm sorry. I had a clear impression that we did find red mail. Because even the Turtle Rock heads were dealing 2 damage. Is that red mail?
Now I think I've just forgotten everything I thought I knew about how the damage tables work.
I mean, ALTTP damage rate tables are annoying, are nasty, so zero surprise there.
Alright, Bumble is having a very good Mothula fight so far, taking 1 hit from the spikes there, but gets the job done.
Rod grabbing some bombs, and I guess we see Ice Palace play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rod grabbed his bow.
Yes, he did remember to do that. That's good.
Very fortunate.
Yoshi's on the mountain here to pick up powder. So is heading to Skull Woods for the flippers and to defeat Mothula. So in terms of dungeon clears, both teams have 8 done, assuming I can count. But so is into Skullwoods and Rotsiv's in Ice Palace right now, so it looks like the Boingers have a slight advantage right now, I'd say.
Yeah, consider both of Yoshi and Bubble have hair, and Rod doesn't. Yeah, that mail in Skullwoods is the second one. We already had a mail from Blindside. Rotsiv is on red mail, for sure.
Fascinating. Somehow I missed that that mail upgrade in Skullwoods on all 4 of our runners.
I mean, you didn't miss it the 4th runner, so it just happened right there. See?
I guess. Oh wait, Yoshi hasn't been to Skullwoods yet. There we go. I won't miss it the 4th time.
Wait, no,
we're getting our first look at Swamp Palace.
Yoshi has been to Skullwoods. Has flippers. That blue mail, that blue mail from Yoshi and So are from Skullwoods, because the other one was in Blind's Hut, and Blind's Hut didn't have anything other than the blue mail, so they never grabbed it. So I believe both Bumble and Rod are in red mail, and Yoshi and So are in blue mail.
That would make sense.
Watching 4 screens is hard, friends. Like, hard.
At least the important stuff about, like, you know, who has the bow and who doesn't is stuff that we're not getting mixed up on.
What is Rod doing?
He's not getting
he didn't hit the switch. He didn't hit the switch. That's
interesting. Alright, there's another crystal for So. Yoshi is almost to Argus. Gonna try to keep that crystal dungeon clear count even.
I believe So did also beat Skullwoods.
Yes.
It literally just happened. What am I doing? I'm so confused. It's been a long day.
Alright, as long as we're just both confused about different things, this will continue to go fine.
We get to cover each other. Yep, I like it.
Yoshi with a very well done phase 1 on Argus there doesn't quite get that before the cycle triggers. And Ice Rod Blast doesn't even need the sword spin. Here's fighting Cold Stare.
That is so beautiful to see. The Ice Rod Blast. I can't do that. That's so hard.
And Rotsiv getting the Fire Rod strats there on Cold Stare. This is going to be his 4th dungeon clear. Putting Boingers up 1, but Bumble's almost at Armos Knights. They are keeping this close. You know, we were hoping for an exciting race, and we're getting one.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So we're still trying to figure out if that sword's going to be how big of a difference that sword is going to be, and I think we're going to see Rod going to Meyer Desert now. Now I really would like. Oh no! What? Pod Eastern?
Interesting. I guess the cape was in Pod, but we don't need that.
It does help a lot in a Vidi fight.
That is true.
Maybe it's one of those Rod did a lot of dungeons ahead, so he had to look for more stuff. So now he's just catching up, trying to catch up. I mean, I know a lot of people talk about this, but I don't know a lot of the details on balancing in co-op. I know. I mean, at the end of the day, if somebody who finishes much sooner is just gonna count the average, right? Unless somebody knows the math.
You know, the thing is, I'm not entirely convinced on the math like that, because it doesn't matter which player is spending the extra time, as long as the time expenditure is going to be the same no matter who does it, it doesn't matter. But then again, that does depend on the time expenditure actually not mattering, and if it's going to cost one player more time to do something than it would take the other player.
Okay.
I just lost myself. I don't know what I'm talking about.
But I know what you meant. I believe I know what you meant. But yeah, I'm kind of a simple mind, the same thinking. Like, somebody's gonna spend the time. It doesn't matter who. The problem is if both spend that time.
Fun fact, we don't have a mythical sword in Swamp, but we did get a shovel.
Which is, since Season 2, this true go mode.
Alright, Bumble picking up that tempered sword. This makes complete sense.
So doing like a variation of the quick kill with the Master Sword and doing some pokes on the buffs. Feel like
it went smoothly at first, but of course didn't quite work. But hey, I don't think I've seen anyone try it quite like that before. Alright, that's Argus down. Dungeon number 7 for So.
Jeez. And 12 overall? Yep.
Yes.
No, right. You're gonna
4 is 11. Yes, that's right.
Oh, 11? Oh, it's 4, not 5. My bad.
And the Psyducks are at 10, but Bumble's about to be fighting the Landmos and even it up at 11 again.
Jesus. Okay, so going to ice. And setting up the flute to fire out the freezer and ended up waiting anyways. So if you
Bumble. Dungeon number 6 completed. Tying up the dungeon count. Rotziv is almost to Helma, and Yoshi is really close behind him.
This is so close. Oh my god.
You know, honestly, that extra minute to pick up the sword off Lumberjack, if the Boingers don't get the one out of Desert, could actually be meaningful.
It could. It really could. But if they find silvers, I think they will ignore the sword.
Yeah, I could see that.
The problem is, how do you find silvers if you're not checking anything else? Right?
Honestly, they were probably just in Swamp at this rate, or somewhere in GT Basement.
Yeah, maybe Miter. But the thing, Frost, is that to grab their temperate, they would have to go all the way to the castle, cross the Hyrule Castle, go up and do Aga Tower to grab their temperate. Versus, they can just finish Ganon Tower, mirror, and be right at the door to Aga Tower.
Well, Rotziv's defeated Helmasaur for dungeon number 5, and right on his heels, Yoshi, completing dungeon number 6, pardon me. And the counts are once again tied at, I think we're at 12 now.
Yes, we are at 12 versus 12.
Bumble is giving us our first look at Meyer. And so is about to fight Cold Stare.
Throwing the eyes to the left. Unfortunately, it was a little bit too low. So, there we go.
Nicely done. Yeah, I mean, that works too.
And we're getting our first look at Meyer. And I believe... Oh. Psyduck's just grabbing the key, not even checking the fire check? Interesting. I mean, I like not doing cutscene, but I would do the fire check first, I think. I don't know. Maybe there's a thing. It depends on the logic. I don't know Meyer logic.
Well, it looks like he's going to do that now. Because it's on the way to where he's...
The problem is that he hit the switch twice.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It also had 2 hearts. And Meyer kills. There's so much damage in Meyer.
So, only has 6 hearts. That's the fewest of any of our runners. Well, 6 heart containers, of course.
The thing, Crossed, is that when they finish Aga Tower to get a refill, that refill is very convenient if you're going to Ganon. So saving that refuel in case you go to Ganon in a co-op where you're not grabbing hearts is extremely valuable.
Well, the Boingers have taken the dungeon count lead again by 1, but Yoshi is going to even it up in just a few seconds. Like, this has got to be one of the closest races I've commentated, let alone had the pleasure of watching.
Oh, with Yoshi, right now we're at 14-13. We need Bumble to finish this dungeon to go beat 14-14, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, interesting.
Yeah, because
oh, right. I forgot about Ice Palace.
Yep. So just finish Ice Palace, and Rodson is going to grab that to do Castle Tower, and technically and eventually beat and grab their sword.
Well, you did say Rotsiv does things slightly in an unorthodox manner sometimes, so I mean, if one of our runners was going to do this, I suppose it would be Rotsiv. I'll just take your word for it.
What's up?
I was saying that if any one of our runners was going to do Aga Tower right now to get the sword, it probably would be Rotsiv.
I agree. Yeah, 100% agree. It is a stronger safety, but you can't guarantee there is another sword. There is another sword in the way. So you have GT. Boom. And right now, that temper doesn't do a lot of difference. I think Rod's going for that sword because it's not as comfortable with the Meyer fight. I honestly would be doing the very same.
You know, Rotsiv's the only one who didn't pick up the cape from Pod, so that might have something to do with it.
No, he didn't pick up the cape. He actually used it to go through the bridge. Yep.
Cool, good to know. Just a reminder that the people doing the tracking are wonderful people who never make mistakes. It's the tracking software that's to blame.
Yep, and us, because we're quickly not pointing out things that we should. Nice hover there.
Very nice hover.
The tracker, it's in pods. That is so true.
Alright, Bumble is heading to ice.
Now we're gonna find out how many blue balls are we getting today. Blue. What do you think?
Oh, I'm just gonna be lame and pick the most likely number 3.
I'm gonna go with 4. It seems like a good number for today. So it still has very little magic, even with 6.9. Interesting. And the magic didn't that was not matched to the power of mashing there.
Very nicely done.
Yep. Right, so that's one blue ball.
Right, that is actually Crystal number 7 for So. He just needs to beat TR, and then Castle Tower and Ganon's Tower.
Yeah, so the thing the Boingers will have is somebody in GT substantially earlier, who that rocks, who'd be able to map. Oh, never mind. The same thing with the Psychos. Bumble and So are going to be in GT. Can be in GT way earlier, I think, or not. I wonder if there is an argument to go to GT first to map it and then go back and BTR.
That is a good question and probably not something that comes up a lot.
Yeah, like I know So it's gonna be in GT before Rutsiv gets there. That's a given. Who finished GT before Rutsiv gets there. But Bumble and Yoshi are super close to each other. Wait, why is Yoshi going to Ice? Has he not beaten Ice? Oh no,
he wants to refill on arrows. He has no arrows.
Okay.
Right, so to answer the question we were posing earlier, it was 3 blue balls after all. Rutsiv picking up his tempered sword the very roundabout way. Unfortunately, does not know about that sword in Desert still.
And
that's another boss kill for Bumble. Ice Palace is done. He's up to 8 dungeons. So is Yoshi. Looks like Rutsiv heading to Swamp next.
Yep. I cannot remember where the big key was in TR.
It was on the right side, on the fire rod locked side.
Of course.
And Bumble following Rutsiv into Swamp. Yoshi going to go clear Skullwoods.
And it may seem like Rutsiv is really behind, but the truth is he's done Castle Tower already, so that is one dungeon that doesn't show as much, I guess, on Tracker.
Yeah, it's a non-trivial time investment. Certainly one of the more entertaining dungeons to watch someone run through.
I like it.
Yeah, you just go on a power trip, wrecking all the enemies in the way.
I have a friend who just ignore both in GT and Castle Tower, just bombos everything. Doesn't care.
Yeah, we have half magic. It's viable.
I know, right? All those strats are legit.
Well, here's Mothula for Yoshi.
Very nice.
And that's the end of Mothula. That's wow. That was impressive.
1 block. Not even 0. That was amazing. Getting that double hit in the beginning is very tricky. Snake Man guitar music, yeah, it's really good. Now, I do want to say that if Rod was going to Castle Tower to grab that sword, I think he should have done it sooner.
Yeah, like someone in chat brought up earlier, the value of that sword diminishes the longer you go without it.
Yep. So I am
So,
in agreement.
like, certainly having the Master Sword for a few boss fights did cost the Boingers a bit of time, but there wasn't anything catastrophic, I don't think.
No. But when Raph was in ice, we already in go mode, so you could have done it before ice, like. And ice, I think ice and pond could be big in difference there.
See, the thing is, the more you have to check, the more you hope you can find another sword and not have to do that one. But of course, the longer you don't pick up the sword you know about, the less value you get from it.
Yeah.
Yoshi finally picking up the lamp here, an hour and 3 minutes in.
Just in time.
And that's Argus down for Bumble. Roxiv just finished off Argus momentarily ago. That's 9 dungeons for both Bumble and Yoshi. Bumble drinking a green potion right before getting the health and magic refill. This must be because he wants to go pick up a blue potion.
I think there's an argument for Bumble for delay swamp, so both runners could be going to divide GT sweep the basement optimally. The biggest problem in dividing it is that when you don't find a key on the right side, it generates a little bit of awkwardness. But yeah, I kind of agree with you on that one. On the other hand, I really like one runner going to GT much sooner than the other. That, to me, is the optimal scenario.
Yeah, that way you don't risk tripping over each other's feet, searching for that key. Whoever's in their second just knows exactly where it is and they can go for it.
So, miscounted, and unfortunately did not get the switch. The fire rod had to wait. Having a little bit of trouble there. A thing that can help this fight a lot is doing spin speed to help with your hammer fight.
Alright, that is Trinex down for so he's gonna get his final pendant. He's got all the crystals and pendants and he's gonna head to GT. Meanwhile, both of the Psyducks are going to be in Turtle Rock at the same time in just a few seconds.
Yep, and with that, we do have the chance for our GT game, right?
I always go with 22, but if someone wants to take it, they're welcome to do so.
I'm usually a 9 person. But I'm gonna go with 15, since 15 going to the GT right now.
Hey, that's some good reasoning. I rarely hear anyone put that much thought into their GT picks.
But yeah, for those who don't know, GT has 22 checks. Either any of them could be the big key. If you'd like to guess which one it is, go ahead and put your number on the chat. Number between 1 and 22.
Oh, a whole rupee on the torch. That's where it was this entire time.
We needed it. We needed it. This is such a close race. No wonder it's the conference finals, right?
Yeah, 2 of the best teams. Yeah. Well, what else would we have expected?
I know, right?
Okay, 2 Smokies in Stolfos' room, so is going to head right.
I know we can expect these people playing next season in the Invitational.
Yeah, maybe we'll get another matchup and hopefully just as close of a race then.
Absolutely, it would be awesome.
Right, so reasonably skipping tile room for the time being. It's not quite the time to make a Hail Mary play.
Oh no. And Rock actually making good use of that cape, MVD. Even with tempering, it just decided to cape it up.
Very nicely done. That's
And-
dungeon number 9, remembering to count Castle Tower, which Rotsiv has done.
Now, there's a small part of me that really would like Rod to track map chest in desert and find that sword.
If he does, and so has to pick a sword to go pick up, I mean, it's probably better, but not by that much.
Now, you grab this one. You grab the desert one, because then you mirror out of desert, you go back to the dark world, and you save and quit. Because you have finished Castle Tower, and you respawn right on the top of the pyramid.
Oh, now that's a good idea. Okay,
I don't
Rotsiv's
think it'll
getting
do.
Big key, but
Yeah,
he
he's
is gonna mirror out. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he'll never grab check, do another check. It doesn't have to. GG's not being nice.
I mean, depends on what you mean by nice.
I mean, to them. I mean, I'm having fun. What I'm talking about. GG's being great.
Yeah, I mean, we all enjoy having the runners suffer. We're just not supposed to admit it out loud, like I just
No?
did.
I thought that casters were here for this exact reason. We're the voice of the people when it comes to pain.
Well, don't look now. Yoshi's beaten Trinex, and that is dungeon number 10. He's going to be heading to GT presently.
That is. Are we getting a silvers last chance? Nope.
All right, now we got to reverse engineer what count that was.
So
Just
we're
give me a moment.
missing for it's 18 because we're missing. Oh, it's 17. We're missing 5 checks. The tire room, the tree, and behind Ice Armos and Bob's chest. Oh
Right.
wait, and
it was
and
the
the
first
other
of
and
those
the
4
other
checks,
tree.
though.
So and the other tree, so it's 14. Oh, I missed my
Yeah.
one. Oh,
Yeah,
I missed
that
my
sounds right.
one. No. So you opened in the wrong
Well, the crew came really close. You were off by 1 up, and one of our trackers, Pichu, was off by 1 below.
There we go. Close enough. Runners enjoy suffering, that's why they run. You are absolutely correct. I wonder if Ootseat's going to grab that sword or not. Like, seriously, I'm actually curious if he go grab that sword. Oh, if they...
I mean, if you don't have silvers, you absolutely grab that sword. If you do have silvers, I think you still grab it.
No, if he has silvers, no. He'll not go for that sword if it has silvers. I'm confident of it. I mean, I hope he doesn't die. That's 2 hearts. And he's saving way too much that match, I think. On average, that's a correct answer. That's so true.
Oh, well, now he's down to 1 heart. Careful! Oh, he has no shield. That fireball would have killed him.
I know, right? Doesn't have powder. It's gonna screw up the fight a little bit, but who cares, right? He's alive to do it.
All right, Bumble is entering GT now. So he isn't really gonna save too much time over his teammate, because he does need to go to Rando Room. Rotsiv is just cleaning up Hera, and then he will be into GT as well. He very well could be in there before So is out, and we would have all 4 runners in GT at the same time.
And Rock doesn't have to do much. Just go here, beat Hera. The dungeon that takes less than a minute.
It'd be funny if the silvers were just in the basement of Hera. We'll
Oh,
find out when
God.
Ganon tells us.
I think your first guess of swamp was the right one. I don't think so. Has 4 fire rod shots there. Does he? Okay. Yeah, it does have to go to 2.
Oh no!
Yeah, we call that. You know what? We call that small optimizations, great time losses.
I mean, he did recover from falling into the pit to the right. He just fell into the other pit.
I know, right? So pleased. That's so true. Okay, so he does need to grab the small key there. Are we gonna see a Moldorm hover? I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah,
Oh, we are. Wow, you know these runners pretty well, huh?
I do. I mean, we do have been playing together. So and I were teammates in season 2 entry of the league. So
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we've been playing together for a long time.
Okay, so you can tell us how many more Moldorm falls he's going to have before getting across the gap.
I can tell you that the third teammate is freaking out right now. That I can tell you for sure. Round 3, fight! Yeah, the truth is that the worm does not like when people try to hover, and it punishes. Imagine if that was Silvers.
That would be pretty spectacular.
So wait, so we have all 4 runners in GT, but the only one who has finished Castle Tower is Rotsev.
Yeah, that is true. And that, again, is a non-trivial amount of time.
So, technically, Rod is ahead.
Yeah, you know, you're completely right.
Oh, wow. Not
Yeah,
by much, but it's definitely ahead.
Castle Tower can really be deceptive like that. And that's Aga 2 down for So. He's just got to go beat Aga 1. It actually kind of makes sense, because, you know, Aga finally figured out that the doubles are actually hurting him more and decides to just solo you in the second fight.
I love this part of the game. He's like, now it's 3 of me. Yep, thank you.
Alright,
Boss
Yoshi fighting Moldorm 2 with no trouble whatsoever.
See, when you don't try to hover on the worm's face, it doesn't misbehave. You know what speeds up Castle Tower though? A tempered sword. True. I mean, it does speed up a bit, but considering they have Fire Rod, not by much.
Oh, this room is giving Rotsev a little bit of trouble.
The goblet. Every time they quick swap through the mirror, I flinch a little bit because
nice triple by Yoshi there.
Ooh,
Nicely
very
done.
nice. This fight is impossible. Very nice. Spin and fire round. Very nice fire round. Very nice was ropes 2 there by Bumble. It's one of my favorite rooms. Because you have to Samaria and Slash. It looks so beautiful when it's done like that.
Oh, I agree. Oh, this is so close.
I know, right? So yeah, Yoshi actually did with spins there. I think it would have been a little bit faster with a fire rod, to be honest. Since you're getting a refill, just go crazy with that rod.
Yeah, half magic, refill at the end. No reason not to just, set everything on fire on the way up.
Yep. So is finishing Castle Tower. Ratsev is about to... I don't know what he's doing at this point. Okay.
I think he realized he didn't need to get the key off the mini Helma.
Fair. I think we're gonna get both of our boingers in Chi-Chi in Ganon at the same time, if So does not go for the sword.
Maybe it's just my inexperience speaking, but I just can't see anyone choosing to go for a Master Sword Silverless Ganon fight when you know where that sword is.
Maybe my math. I don't know how long it takes to grab the sword. That's the problem. Maybe they don't know either. And So is a very, very good runner. So
that is true.
He could be just deciding I can do master, and that's it. Especially
he does have 2 bottles. He has cape.
So he put the Samaria on. That gives me the impression he's going for master Silverless. Because you can't get double hits on Ganon if you use the Samaria block.
Oh, wow. So, Ratsev has defeated Aga 2. Aga 2. So's defeated Aga 1.
Jeez.
And Yoshi's about to fight Aga 1.
Oh my god. And, yep. Master Sword fight.
Wow, this is bold. And I'm sure So knows he can do it, otherwise he, wouldn't be doing this.
So with the block, you can actually get double hits fairly consistently as long as you know what you're doing. I guess that's the tricky part, then. Yep. Phase 2 already then.
Alright, phase 3 for Ratsev. So using that green potion.
That green potion he got out.
Nicely done.
One he's got out of the Hyrule Castle at the very beginning of the game. Never touched it again. Got it. Yep.
Alright, where were the silvers? They were in Swamp.
See? You do it! You do it! I knew you had it.
Alright, here's phase 4 for Ratsev. So about to join him, Yoshi dropping into the Ganon fight, and Bumble's nearly at the top of Castle Tower.
Oh my god, what is this game? Yeah, Rock with the clear advantage there over So. That temper is so much more comfortable. That was close.
Right, Yoshi already into phase 3. And that's Ganon down for Ratsev. Let's get our GGs in chat for him. He's going to finish first of our 4 runners. With an official time of 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 55 seconds.
Ooh. Is anybody counting on how many hits So is it? Because there are so many, I don't even know anymore.
I gave up trying to count after like 5.
Fair.
He should be close.
Die! Die! Won't you just die? Something like that, right?
I said this before, but the only one who actually it matters if they're counting is Ganon.
Oh, Yoshi fell.
Oh, no, I completely missed that.
Oh,
That's
it's
unfortunate,
so
but
unfortunate.
wow, so is defeated Ganon second, and he's going to be crossing this bridge.
GG's. Gee, what a
With
close race.
an official time of 1 hour, 22 minutes, and 51 seconds. Just 56 seconds separating him and his teammate. So the Boingers are going to finish first and second. They are going to win game 1 of this conference semifinal. Conference final, which is the semifinals of the whole thing. There we go.
Yep. And it's a big win for the Boingers, since this was actually the Psychos pick.
Yeah, so they have control over picking the mode for game 2, and if they win that one, they're on to the finals. So it looks like the Psyducks are going to finish this one out. I mean, why not? You're fighting Ganon.
Exactly. What do you think? Do you have any guesses on what they'll pick for next game?
I like Retrance, but who knows?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess Spoiler.
Spoiler seems like a really popular game 2 pick for some reason, and I don't know why.
Well, now that I think about it, yeah, that's for sure. It was game 2 for us. It was for us also. So yeah.
Alright, Bumble is into phase 4, and Yoshi's defeated Ganon. Going to be crossing this bridge third.
And we have So here with us. GG.
GG's.
How'd you like that desert sword?
Oh yeah, I was talking to them where they got the temperate if they rushed Haga, and then they told me that they never checked Lumberjack.
They never did.
Yeah. Well, it happens. The Forces World could have been anywhere on the. We skipped about half the game, I think, because we at the I think was 33 minutes we got go mode.
I think it was earlier. I between the two of you, I think it was actually earlier. It was so early.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a problem where Yoshi turned in the mushroom before Bumble did Magic Bad. So he had to do an extra climb to the mountain to grab that ether.
Yeah, the ether never crossed my mind of a go mode item that could have been the decider. I was thinking more about the hammer because on my mind nothing was behind hammer and everything. If they did the waterfall early into Hobo and never doing the Zora because there wasn't much money on the beginning of the seed, so they could have basically do everything in the game, but beat the Hammerlock dungeons because everything was accessible. But then when they told Ether was go, I was okay. It was a it was a pain because of the powder being in Paradox and then having to leave the portal to do the magic bag and everything was kind of made sense.
Yeah, so the thing is that they got the hammer much earlier than you. You know how you did waterfall and then you did under the bridge and you found the mirror and you left. So I believe it was Yoshi. I can't remember. Do you remember who got the hammer for them? I think it was Yoshi. I think they farmed with the stun prize. They got to the rest of the 500. And instead of going under the bridge, they went to Zora and found that hammer. So the big issue was not the hammer, was the mirror. They took so much time to grab the mirror. Like it was, and the other thing is that you so Ratsev went to Eastern while you did Zora, and you ended up grabbing mids and doing the whole mountain. And they went to the mountain early, so they had to go again to check the Dark Death Mountain checks.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah,
extra dips plus the ether being the bat. Okay.
Yep, and not having the mirror. So yeah. Even though you played with one last sword the whole seed, that early play of yours just made a huge difference, a huge impact in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have a question. You're going to Pod in Eastern, and then Rod finds the boots and they decided to leave. Is it because it's an actual time game, or was that a personal preference because you get the flute?
It was a time gain in my mind because since I knew I was getting the flute too, because it was on library, I would have done a whole pod and a whole Eastern with boots instead of just walking, and I wasn't lose the time to go to the portal because of the flute. So, and then luckily everything fell into place because Flippers was there, Fire Roach was there, Ether was there. So, but in my mind, I thought that I pretty much was losing only the walking time to get into the portal and that transition that I did upwards to pod area. Everything beyond that, I was going to save time. So why not just go grab the boots?
Fair. I think the big discussion Blue and I had about it is because we didn't know the flute was there. We thought it was 3 bombs.
Oh, yeah.
And let me ask you this: if you didn't have the flute there in the library, if you didn't know, would you still have gone for the boots? Would you?
I think I would have gone either way because, like I said, I was only losing the travel back to the dungeon, and everything beyond that I was gonna do faster. And with pod, if the layout gave me the key layout to access the middle of the pod without going to the bow side, I couldn't save even more time with the boots because I couldn't hover the ledge. So that's if I hit that hover first try, I save about 25 to 30 seconds. That's basically the time traveling going back to the dungeon. So it was worth just to go grab the boots for me at least.
Okay, makes perfect sense. Yep. So this was their pick, not yours.
No, their
right?
pick, their higher seed.
Yeah, their pick.
Yeah.
So next pick is yours.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting? We're getting already.
We're still not sure because we still have to talk about our strategy because there's some settings that Rod's not that comfortable playing, so we want to make the best out of our picks, even though we save our strong to eventually game 3. But I think it's best to do this instead of trying to go for a win in game 2 and not winning and having a weaker game 3. So
that's fair. Okay.
But game 2 probably gonna be Pete and Rod, and we'll talk about which mode we'll choose.
Okay, that makes sense. Blue, do you have any questions?
Well, like I was saying to Tepedino, I think this might just be my own experience talking, but I was absolutely floored by your decision to go voluntarily fight Ganon with Master Sword Silverless. But it seemed to give you no trouble whatsoever. Like, how much thought did you give to going for that Tempered Sword before fighting Ganon?
Me and Rut was talking about grabbing that tempered since I think 25 minutes into the game, because as soon as I found that lamp, we began to talk if we wanted to rush Aga or not. And while we were thinking, we got the go mode in Schoolwoods. I began to try to maybe do a dungeon or two that it wouldn't take too much of time loss between Meister and Tempered, to just check if I could find a series or the fourth word or even the cape. And when I got the cape out of pod, we kind of settled that we were okay, because we had some bottles, we had magic, and the Meyer problem was solved, at least. And we began to talk that we wanted the temperate for just for Ganon to grab it after beating Negda after GT, but then Rot was not feeling that comfortable, so I told him just to go for it, because as soon as he goes for the temperate, if he really wants it, the sooner the better, to make the GT climb, to make Mire, Swamp, and everything else. And I was still in hope of finding the fourth, so I was pretty okay with doing everything with Master. But at the end game, I was a little anxious, even because of my falls on Modern 2, plus that Agatha that I missed like a couple of cycles. So I just went for Silverless Ganon and Master Silverless because I had the cape. I usually use the summary strats too to get double hits in the phase 1 and 2. So I had two green potions still. So just play safe, go do the spins. And since Rod was already catching up and even passed me on Ganon, I have no. I don't need to go grab that temper just for like 10 to 15 seconds maybe of time save.
Yeah.
It sounds like that was a very carefully thought out decision.
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah, but you gave much more thought than we actually could have guessed, I think.
Yeah, I think the whole seed basically was about my decision of if I was grabbing Tamer, and I spent like a whole hour thinking about that. Since we got the go mode so earlier.
That is pretty impressive, for sure. Well then, I think the if I have to guess, I think the Brazilian counterpart's probably waiting on you for the interview, right? So
yeah, Rod's over there giving the intro. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's go off.
yeah, it's a synergy.
Yeah, it was an awesome race. Like Blue and I were in the edge of our seats for most of the race, and I mean the timers speak for themselves, right? It was impressive, and I look forward to your next race.
Yeah, we're gonna talk and schedule. We have like I think 6 days to play both of our games. So we're gonna. I think next race gonna happen in the weekend, because Rod and Pete have a free schedule this weekend while I don't. So if it comes to a game 3, it's gonna be only on the beginning of the next week. So keep a lookout. Thanks everyone for making the restaurant happening. Tepe, Luke, and the trackers and everyone that watched, and see you on game 2.
Absolutely. Blue, before we finish, do you have any final words for us?
Yeah, well, thank you to our runners for putting on an absolute spectacle for us. That was so much fun to watch and a real pleasure to commentate. Thank you, Tipdino, for making the commentating experience equally as fun as... I don't know what I was going to say there, but you know what I mean.
I do. I do.
Yes, and double helping of thanks for our trackers, Pichu and Arya Stark, for doing a great job despite having to fight the software eating inputs. Thank you very much for being our MVPs, as you always are. And thank you to everyone in the audience for joining us. We hope you had a great time, and we hope you will continue to stick around for the rest of this round of the playoffs. Have a good day, everyone.
Yep. Your words, I make your words mine, and thank you very much. It was a pleasure commentating with you. Pichu, Arya, thank you so much. And thank you, everybody. See you next time.